There we go. All right. So I started venting. I didn't get too far into it. Now I can vent properly. So if you've been following the Discord at all, you know that we started... But you can hear me now. This works now? No sound. Yeah, way much better. Okay. Now we can hear you. Okay, so if you have been in the Discord, you know that we started taking bulk for Elite Trainer boxes. Now, we, Papa Blastoise and myself, thought long and hard about this. Our goal, obviously, is to reach as many people as we possibly can. We want to get at least some product to as many people as we possibly can, people who support us. So we didn't want to take away from our normal allocations. We stopped doing bulk a while ago because it's just like impossible to do. But we were like, why don't we start bulk again? And we will overspend. We got an offer for a bunch of additional Elite Trainer boxes of Ascended Heroes at a very ridiculous price. But we're like, okay, if we take those and we accept bulk, we can basically break even, a little bit better than break even once we factor in shipping costs of the ETB. So we're like, okay. So we decided to do it, and we're like, we're going to do this. We're going to take in bulk 4 Elite Trainer boxes of Ascended Heroes. We got our initial wave of Ascended Heroes, and we used that to take care of the bulk orders, knowing that these ETBs for the bulk were coming. Well, the freight company who was delivering these ETBs lost them. Couldn't find them. So I told you guys we would have multiple drops of Elite Trainer boxes, and I kept you guys updated. This isn't here yet. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where it is. They lost them. Finally, last week, I got a phone call that they found them, and they were going to deliver them tomorrow. That didn't happen. So I was like, awesome. I told you guys, I updated you guys a couple days ago, said they found them, they located them. This is why we're going to do more drops. We'll hit drops. It'll be $54.99. It'll be good. Like, we'll reach more people. So literally right when I sat down getting this set up, I get a phone call from the freight driver. Hey, I've got your order. I'm here. I'm like, what? What? So that's why the stream started late, because they got delivered. They weren't supposed to get delivered until tomorrow. They're here. Opens up the freight truck. I kid you not. The boxes were all over the truck, the bed. Like the truck bed, all over the truck bed. Not even in cases anymore. So they lost the initial ones. I'm assuming it got damaged, like maybe the pallet fell over or something and the wrapping came loose and they couldn't figure out where it was supposed to go. And so these were all in not case boxes at all. They're like packed in just normal boxes, like 5 in each one, just all over the place. And I'm like, what happened? He says, I don't know. They didn't strap them down properly. It fell over, and now they're all over the place. You gotta be kidding me right now. Meanwhile, it was beautiful weather on Monday. Now it's like 30 degrees and snowing, so I'm getting pelted in the face with snow, trying to repallet all these boxes, and so we can get them off the lift gate. And he's like, what do you want me to do with them? I'm like, I guess just leave them here. So then I have to manually take them all in. I'm like, this is a disaster. So that's why it actually took longer than 10 minutes. Now I have to go through all of them and separate which ones are damaged. So like, I don't know if you really consider it. I don't know. For some reason, I have the worst luck in the world. Every time I ship you see this little tear in the cellophane? So this is damaged, a damaged ETB, or so I'm told. Like, everything inside is fine. But the one time I miss something like this and ship this out, I get an email from somebody saying, hey, you shipped me an ETB that has a tear in it. I'm a sealed collector. I want this for my sealed collection. I want to exchange this for a good one. And then I'm paying shipping for them to send it back and shipping for it out. So I am going to just let you guys know now. I will go through all these ETBs, but purchase at your own risk. Purchase at your own risk. Yeah, distribution. I don't know if they will, because it wasn't purchased through distribution. It was purchased. It's all just a giant disaster. But the good thing is they're here. If you're buying them for $54.99, hopefully you're cool opening it. Oh. I can't even find one. I'm the guy who gives you one. It's at MSRP. I'm the store that gives them to you. I'm not opening these for myself. Seal collector. I mean, there are people who are seal collectors, and I get that, and that's fine. Like, I respect that. I just don't. It's like it just always happens. The one time I miss one, that's the one that is bad. So it's okay. We're good. We are going to open these up, and we're gonna enjoy today, and it's gonna be good. So yeah. Just wanted to throw that all out there. We're good. So we're gonna start out. We're opening 25 of these today that have like tears in the cellophane. So yeah, true grannies love the fanny. Yeah. So they finally showed up. The only thing that I'm gonna take out and remove. So I probably won't. I'm gonna ship everything except for like this insert, this thing on the outside here, and I will ship the booklet and the plastic. That's this giant plastic piece. Everything else will be shipped. So I'm just going to remove the packs, leave all the other goodies in there, and hopefully we can hit a God pack. At least I'll have an ETB to open. My PC one's got porch pirated. No, I've seen that a lot lately, unfortunately. All right, Joseph B is going to start us out. Let's have some fun. At above MSRP, good sir. All right, let's start out with anything. A Snorant. There we go. I like it. Illustration or Snorant. Illustration or Snorant. So most stores are going to get, going back to the comment that said that I was whining about getting pallets. Most stores are going to get their orders shipped to them on pallets. And then they sell them, PokePad, to the customer. That's how a business operates. So yes, I understand where you're coming from, but this is not, I'm not taking stock from Target. I'm not taking stock from Walmart. I'm taking my stock that was allocated to me and selling it at prices way, way cheaper than what other stores are selling. Piece is the most expensive part of the ETB. You're right. And I did tell somebody that I will ship all of them, all the plastic pieces to them with one of their orders. These were sold. Yeah, these were sold yesterday. They went up really late. Really late. Larry's the Dunsparce. All right. 2 hits so far. I think you should get like 4-ish. 3 to 4 on an ETB. 1 out of like 3 packs, so like 3 hits. So pull rate's pretty good for Ascended Heroes. Have you guys opened up? I know it's tough to find right now. That's the problem. Right now it is tough to find out and about. How can I buy in the future? Join the Discord. There's a link in the description down below. I think we're gonna get something in our first ETB here. There's a link in the description down below. I did take pictures of the mess, yes. Join the Discord. I update everybody like as much as I can about drops and things like that. So, oh no. Oh, wow. That's a good first ETB. Holy buckets. Dang. There's those fire fingers. Wow. So Joseph B has the top card in the set right now. Just like that. Just like that. Woo. That's how you start. I've been doing really good. Just been really busy with things. My daughter just had her birthday. I was supposed to post these on Monday, but spent time with my youngest daughter who just had her birthday. So yeah, I've been busy, been good. Starting back streaming next Wednesday will be our first like full return. So packs will go on sale Thursday night at 9 p.m. Central Time. End stream, done. We did it. We just did it. We won. And a Stunfisk to boot. There you go. What's up, Kenyon? How you doing, dude? Look at that. Bang. We take that. That's a good start. Whew. Great start. Great start. I'm changing my name to Joseph B. There you go. Maybe we'll every ETB. Maybe the damaged ETBs are just gonna hit different. Do I need Discord to buy? You don't. I mean, Discord is free. To join our Discord, it's free. I don't want. You don't need to be on the Discord to be able to purchase. Anybody can purchase, but because the Discord is significantly smaller as far as like the amount of people in it go, it gives you better opportunities. That's usually where I'll post stuff. where I'll like just post drops sometimes. I don't do them all just on Discord. Like sometimes I'll do them in a video, or sometimes I'll do them in like a community post. You know, I'll do them differently, but that's usually the best way to do it. It still does get bought up pretty easily, but it's just I do whatever I can to try and get product out there. It's not easy. Madison Mall this weekend. I don't know. Is there a car show this weekend? I wish Madison, depending, where's the Madison Mall? It's like an hour and a half. Not terrible. All right, next up we got Edward Y. My confusion when the link was posted last night. Not sure I would have purchased the Zard slab. Yeah, so I do stuff like that to avoid it getting botted. So what I'll do is I will update something that's already on the website that's not getting like any views or anything. I'll update the quantity and I won't update the price to keep things like hidden. And then if nobody purchases it and it stays like under the radar, then that's the item that I will use. But that way, because there's people who set up monitors and things like that, so that way I can just keep things as simple, like as fair as I can. It's tough because bots are so sophisticated now. So doing what I can to beat the bots and give everybody a fair chance. That's really all I can do, is just give everybody a fair chance. Hard to find when scalpers are waiting. Dad's. I did not take my daughter to any drops. She doesn't care about Pokemon anyways. But right now she's very into Alvin and the Chipmunks and 101 Dalmatians. So we play that a lot. Happy Wednesday, Wes. This is pre-purchased. Yeah, this is pre-purchased. So not a giveaway. This is just a pre-purchased one. We do have a new video that drops at 2:30 p.m. Central Time today, going over some Ascended Hero stuff. Very close to finishing the Ascended Heroes Master Set. So every new release we give away a Master Set. We announced the winner of that giveaway on Friday. So this upcoming Friday, we will announce the winner of that Ascended Heroes Master Set. But getting very close. There's like 6 cards-ish that still need to arrive. Very, very close. The one day I could have helped out. Come on, Jason. Wait, how could you have helped out? What would you have been able to do? Was hoping to actually meet you. Yeah, I'll have to look at it and see. I don't know if I have anything going on. I know Sunday we have stuff going on. Weekends are a little bit tough. But that's because the kids are done. You know, they don't have school on the weekends, obviously. So spend a lot of time with the fam. Larry's Star Raptor. There we go. Now it's a party. Jason's here. First daughter was born just 4 weeks ago? Dude, congratulations. That's awesome. What did you name her? Good for you. Congratulations. Hopefully everybody is happy and healthy. All right, Edward Y. Not bad. Got our 3 hits. Will the new ETBs drops be for new people? Yes. Yes. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it where there's like, I'll drop a couple hundred a few different times. So I'll probably do a drop over the next handful of days, and then one later next week, and then one the week after, just because it lets me keep up on shipping, and then also gives everybody a fair opportunity. And if once you purchase, yeah, you let everybody else purchase. Going to a baby show. A baby show? What's a baby show? Like they have shows for babies? Or like for expected? Interesting. Huh. Okay. Alright, Edward Y. Didn't get the Gengar. It's going to be tough to match what we did in the first ETB. Because that was a banger. But yeah, we'll keep trying our best. Armando is up next. Armando M. Oh, shower. You were probably like, why is he calling it a baby show? A baby shower. That makes more sense than a baby show. Oh, that was good. I really wanted to go to a baby show for a second. I was like, wow. Back when my wife was having kids, we could have used a baby show. A baby shower. Oh, that's funny. All right, Armando, let's do this. Hey, man, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. You have to do that. Sent 5 Danny Phantump gift memberships. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We got a Pheasantipity. I would like to buy one, but I'm old and can't figure this out. Please help. So these were already sold yesterday. So for future drops, I just recommend joining the Discord. There's a link in the description. It's completely free. They keep everybody very updated on drops, patch breaks, things like that. What's your take on Perfect Order? Recently watched a YouTube video. Will the demand increase over a period of time? I don't think so. I'm excited for Perfect Order. I think demand will start out increasing a little bit and then dip rapidly. It's a small set. And there's not any like huge chase cards for a lot of people. So I think once they kind of pull whatever their chase might be or get whatever their chase might be, they're just going to go right back to Ascended Heroes and it's going to slow down even more. It's also important to remember there are 2 waves of Perfect Order as well. So the first release, which comes in 2 weeks from Friday, it might go up a little bit, but remember 3 weeks. Or yeah, like 3 weeks, and the second wave will come out. Booster boxes, ETBs, everything like that. So be a little bit patient, but you might have some decent luck finding a Perfect Order at MSRP. Which chat is the correct one for your store? So our Japanese shop is Kurosio shop, so the server that's labeled Kurosio shop, and then the PKM and Coliseum is the one for that I usually post in when it comes to drops and things like that. Mega Electros. I need that full art. Pokepad. That's my chase. Nice. I think Perfect Order looks okay. I do like Zygarde, so that's probably like, I'm not like a huge fan of Zygarde, but I do like Zygarde. So I like both forms of Zygarde. All right, Armando, let's get something a little bit better here. Hey, Puppet Newbie, what's up, dude? Just slowly stacking Ascended Heroes. Stacking them. Heliolisk. There's an illustration there. All right. Pokemon Center just dropped. Did it really? That would make sense. It always does when we stream, so that would make a lot of sense. All right, we got 3 hits. Nothing huge. We'll take it. Got a nice illustration, or at least it's something. Is anybody going to try mastering Ascended Heroes? What are your thoughts on the AH ETB cases for $1,100? You think ETBs grow $300 to $400 in the next couple of years? I think that Ascended Heroes ETBs will stay relatively stagnant. It's tough, but I can see Ascended Heroes ETBs staying above $100. 120, 130-ish by the end of the year. And then slowly growing. I don't know if it's going to be as rapid of a growth as what we've experienced in the past, because I do expect Pokemon to drop off a bit next year. I think this is where you kind of have to be careful right now, because we know that Pokemon purchased this printing facility. We know that they're working on getting that like fully up and running. What does demand and supply look like once that is fully up and running? Are they able to produce supply to meet demand? In which case we're not going to see these ridiculous increases month over month, or even like right now day over day. So I think right now is probably the time where you need to be the most careful on brand new sets. And a lot of people won't, but I do think now is the time where you really want to think about that, because Ascended Heroes will stay in, not only like it'll stay in rotation for a couple years, but it'll stay, its print window is going to be open until like summer of next year, meaning it would not be uncommon for them to produce more. Like Pokemon is putting out more Prismatic Evolutions mini tins. So Prismatic came out, over a year ago. Or you pay out the assets to buy singles. Yeah, I would buy singles, and I would not do that yet either. I would wait. I talk about this in my video today, but I would honestly wait to buy singles until like the 30th anniversary set comes out. Assuming that's like fall. Because you think about it, right now there's a lot of packs that are going to get opened over the next couple weeks. We've got the second wave of ETBs coming out. We've got the pin collections. We've got the premium poster collections. And then next month, we'll have the second wave of those units plus the booster bundle. Plus 3 weeks after that, we'll have another wave of booster bundles. And then we have like Ninja Spinner just kind of dropped. So we'll get that set and people will start paying a little bit more attention to the main series set releases. Because then we'll get like, we're supposed to get a Rayquaza set and a Darkrai set. And then like the 30th anniversary set comes out. So I think like people have so much attention right now on Ascended Heroes because there's nothing else that really like is grabbing their attention. And then in 6 months, once there is, then you'll start seeing singles drop a lot more. That's my thought. I could be wrong. All right, next up we have D. It's DUI. Missed a Gassy Ghost. Yep, we did pull a Gassy Ghost right at the beginning. That's the only SR we've pulled so far, but it's only been 3 packs or three ETBs so far. So maybe number 4 will be. We should pull like what 3 SIRs today, unless we pull a God pack, in which case a lot more. 2 hours. What is the item right now for the Pokemon? Has anybody got through the queue? Reverse Hollow Pokepad, not bad. Right at the beginning, yeah, but the stream did start like 20 minutes late, so. We got a Mega Attack Rare Mega Gengar. There you go. Not bad. That's still holding on, not bad. Prismatic bundles. Okay. Booster bundles of Prismatic. Limit 4. Hey, 4 bundles at $27 a piece is a good deal, though. It only takes 3 ETBs. No, I'm not. We've only opened up 3. We're ahead of the game right now. We'll cool down. Boss's orders. You also have to have the Fire Fingers. I got 4 Target ETBs and sold them to friends. They got Pika SIR and Gengar SIR. So happy for them. Well, you gotta, no good deed, right? Goes unpunished. That's what you get. It's all right. You gotta remember that you did the right thing. Helped your friends out. You just gotta be happy for them. Mega Lucario. Yeah, I am wearing socks today. I've got 1 gray one on and 1 white one. I did go sockless on Monday, though, because it was like 60 degrees out. What's up, Chance? Yeah, we pulled the Gengar in the first ETB. That's it so far. Regice EX. 2 prismatic bundles. There you go. Nicely done. I always get a 3-hour game. Yeah, if you're not on it like within the first second, some people just constantly have it opened and they just have to refresh and then they're there. Hey, and a dad. Hi, Dad. Trevenant. Yeah, we pulled the SIR Gengar. Now we just pulled a Mega Attacker Gengar. That was good. 5 hits. We take that. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Oof. We knew there would be a drop today on Pokemon Center because we're streaming. I think somebody from Pokemon Center is probably in our Discord. And they're like, oh, Danny's streaming on Wednesday. Okay, let's schedule a drop. I like him too. He is my father, so. When I can't find even one. You just gotta join our Discord, dude. We will drop them for MSRP. We're doing what we can. It's not like I went out and found out these. I got them from distribution for the store. Why, Dad? Because I'm Phantump. And Trevenant is my father. It's really that simple. Attached. All right, Matt. Yo, Cher, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 Fanny Danta membership gifts. You don't have to do that, Cher. Thank you so much. It's good just to see you. Hey, Caesar. 25 months, dang. It's good to see you too, dude. Am I going to see you at a card party? Are you and the fam going to any card parties this year? All right. Let's see what we get attached. Were you able to get my email yet? I did see it. I have not read it yet. So I saw the one that was addressed for me. I didn't do the ones that were addressed for Papa. So I think he'll get to those. I will get to yours today at some point in time. I had a ton of bulk emails that kept me very busy last night. Are you doing anything with the sleeves? I'm giving everything to the people who bought them. So the entire ETB outside of the plastic insert is all going to them. Had to secure the 4 prismatic bundles before I send the gifties. I appreciate it. You didn't have to send the gifties at all, but I'm really happy that you got the four bundles. That's awesome. Ooh, Mega Frostlass. All right, there we go. Another Mega Attacker. Recovering from surgery, going to see how rehab goes. My kids definitely want to go again. I'm glad they had a good time. That's awesome. Are you taking hollows, reverse hollows for ETBs? Yes. Yes. You're the goat, Farhan. Hey, Hitmontop. I do like this one. I really thought it like lined up with the Sawsbuck and Deerling somewhat. It doesn't. I tried connecting them all together to see if I could make it work, and I really can't. The color scheme of the forest is different, so... But it still looks like it kind of fits along, you know? You guys think 151 run has peaked? I think it's due for a retrace. Usually you don't see... You don't see... Do I take Culvers? Usually you don't see things go this fast, this high, this fast, without seeing a large retrace. What region are you in, Danny? Do you go to card cons? So the only ones I've ever really gone to are, like, I go to regional events that are officially, like, put on by Pokemon, and I go to card parties. So I'll be out in San Diego, and I'll be in Fort Lauderdale. But otherwise, it's just local shows. So I'm in Wisconsin, so I hit up local Wisconsin shows. That's pretty much it. I might go to the Collecticon that's in Chicago just to get a feel for it. I've never been to a Collecticon before. I heard someone hit a Gengar. Yeah, the first ETB, somebody hit a Gengar SIR. We haven't pulled an SIR yet since then. So we have gone 4 ETBs now without an SIR, but yeah. Oh, I see now. People pay for the ETB. You open, then mail the open cards. Yeah. Yeah, this way I also can make sure that they get opened. So selling them at MSRP. Like, I know somebody's not going to go and sell it, like, immediately on the secondary market for 3 times the amount. Like, that's one of the hard parts about being a store right now is, like, you get, like, your $15 profit margin for buying at wholesale and selling at MSRP, and then somebody buys it from you and puts it on Facebook Marketplace and makes $75. So it makes, like, 3 times what you make. That gets a little frustrating at times. It is what it is. You just deal with it, but... This way, there I also make sure they get opened, which is cool. We do a lot of drops where it's not me opening them up. But yeah. These sold out in seconds, yeah. But I will have more drops starting over the next few days. So if you're not in the Discord, definitely join the Discord. It's free, and I keep everybody very well up to date, yeah. Hey, nice, dude. We didn't have your dad or the MAR game. I appreciate that you called him my father. I don't want to be called Trevenant. Then I feel really old. All right, Elise is next. See, like this one, it's just right there, just a little bit there. I'm sure I still missed some, the ones that we sold. I'm sure I still missed some. It was surprising when I was opening up the cases. I was like, wow, how many of these have tears in the cellophane? They're ridiculous, but yeah. Should I hold onto or sell my Evolving Skies booster box? Honestly, like I would. It depends. Do you need the money? Because if not, then I don't think it's gonna go down. Like, I did compare it a little bit to Team Up in a video recently. I don't know. It's like, it's probably got more chase cards than Team Up does. And Team Up's a $10,000 box. It really depends on if Pokemon calms down. And do you anticipate it calming down in the next year? I would wait and see where it's at the end of the year. Unless you desperately need the money, yeah. I would chill. Kangaskhan. Take what we want from ETBs and reseal them so I won't buy inflated sets on Marketplace no matter how bad I want one. Yeah, it's not, I wouldn't recommend it either. Especially because you don't want to overspend to open something up. Then just buy singles at that point. Like, it's fun to rip packs. Don't get me wrong. It is a fun thing to do. But you already rip packs knowing you're not going to get the value back. So if you're just increasing that amount that you're going to lose, is it as fun? You know, like, it's just not. Do you have any more Evolving Skies, like boxes? Not many. I do have some. Not a lot. I think I only have a few left. But I gotta run and get them. Hey, Slurpuff! That's a cute card. I feel like this is very bright. Alright, we'll take a Slurpuff. Will next week be all Ascended again? No, next week will be a normal pack break, but it will be like an emphasis on Ascended. So I'll probably put up like 100 Ascended Heroes packs, whereas normally I would only do like 30. So I'll probably keep next week like mostly Ascended, Phantasmal, Mega. Maybe I'll do like some Black and White. And then maybe like some Destined. Maybe some Prismatic. I'll just keep it more heavily, less variety. Hey, Black Belt's training. That is one big stinky foot. I'm definitely late. You're never late. We don't really have a whole lot of fun until you get here. I just bore everybody, and then when you come in, you fix it. So now, it officially begins. To get a Switch 2 for... have you played... Well, I guess you haven't yet. I really... I've seen mixed reviews, and I have not bought Pokopia yet. I wanted to. I still want to. Because you read reviews and you're like, okay, well, this is this person, though. What would I really think? I also don't know how much time. Any Brilliant Stars? I am, like, dead on Brilliant Stars, unfortunately. I gotta look. I don't know how much more I have left. I don't know. I don't think I'll have it up next week, but I'll dig and see if I can get you scratch the itch a little bit. Any God Packs pulled today? Not today yet. We have pulled 2. And we haven't really even opened up that much Ascended. We have pulled 2. Hey! Sold to you? Nice. I'll watch it back regardless, but I trust you. We did pull really well at the beginning. The first ETB. It's been a little light since then. Jonathan O is next. Same spot, like right there. See? Just a little tear. Pokopia is a great game if you enjoy this type of... See, I've never played any of those other games. I liked Zelda, but I've never got into Minecraft or Roblox or anything like that. But I've never tried to get in them. I also don't... I would like it to be a game where if I want to chill, I can play it for a little while, but I don't need to sit there and play it like where I get immediately addicted and want to play it for like hours and hours and hours. Buy the Umbreon and find a new chase. It is down now. I think it was like 75 bucks last time I saw, which is good. It was closing in on 100. There are some cards that have not, like, that retraced and have not gone back up yet. Did you finish ZA or still on the back end? Yeah, I have not even touched it, to be honest with you. And it's not because I don't want to. It's just because I haven't made the time. So wherever I was the last time we talked about ZA, I have not progressed anywhere. When will prices stop going up? I'm hoping 2027. I just don't foresee things slowing down too much this year with the 30th anniversary. And like Logan Paul brought a bunch of people into the hobby again, a lot more attention on the hobby with his recent golden auction and first edition break and all that stuff. And Pokemon Day brought a lot of people back into the hobby again with the excitement and nostalgia. You have all these people running around on X talking about the money side of things. You have news articles writing about how Pokemon has outperformed the S&P and all these other investment strategies. So you just have a lot of money being pumped into Pokemon right now, and until that calms down, I just don't see it going anywhere. Stunfisk EX. So that compared with all, like, compounded with all the other 30th anniversary stuff. My local GameStop has some, but they want $99. I'm thinking of grabbing one as insurance in case I cannot find any more. Thoughts? I wouldn't. That's me. I wouldn't. Here's the other thing to remember. So market price on the ETBs is like 106 right now. The second wave is literally just getting here. I think you'll be able to buy them at $100 still in a month. I would try and find them cheaper over the next couple weeks. Even if you have to pay like $80, that saves you $19. Like that's still $19 might not be the end to everybody, but every time you save yourself $19, that adds up. You do that 100 times, that's almost too good. I don't know. That's my thought process. But you also have to be okay with missing out. And for me, that's easy to say. But even when I was just like a player and I couldn't afford, I wanted to play Primal Groudon for the longest time, I couldn't afford the Tropical Beaches. I just played something else until I finally worked up enough to pay for the Tropical Beaches I needed. So you just have to be like, okay, well, it sucks, but I'm okay missing out on this. Double the Stunfisk, double the fun. $120? Holy buckets, that's insane. $120? Be the best investment. PSA 10 Phantasmal Zard, Bubble Mew, Moonbreon, 151 Zard, Phantasmal Gengar. I think the Gengar. That's what I think. But that's just looking at how Gengar has performed historically. It's already super expensive, so maybe not. They're all expensive. Are you saying PSA 10 for all of them? Because then I feel like the Zard is the 151 Zard is like the cheapest. It was like 2 Rayquazas, but they're the different energy or different reverse hollows. They're crazy. Yeah. 151 Zard is probably the cheapest. It's probably also like, I don't know, it might have the highest pop report though also. Ooh, it's a mega attacker. Another Frostlass, okay. We'll take it. Another hit though. That's 5 hits already. We still got another pack left. My LCS I've been going to since I was a kid has ascended ETBs for 135. 135 is a lot. That is well above market. With a small tournament, should I keep holding it or just open it? What if can you offer it to trade to somebody? Like, I don't know, do you have a store that is local to you that you could just take it in and be like, hey, can I sell this? Can I trade this for a sealed one? Like, I guess if it's your goal to keep one sealed, I would try and trade it for a sealed one and like just add a little bit on top of it. Just be like, can I give you like 20 bucks in this torn one for a sealed one that's not torn? I would try that route first. If your goal is to hold one long term. If you want to collect a sealed one. If you paid MSRP for it and you just want to open, like, I just open it up. Hope the best that you can find a new one and be okay if you don't. Look where others aren't, people. That's right. Look where others aren't. There's a lot of cards out there that are cheap right now. A lot of cool illustration rares. A lot of cool story cards. Yeah. The attackers. Yeah, the good thing too is that there's not that many of them. Asking over time which will wind up performing the best. The highest growth over time, like percentage wise, I guess maybe I'd go then with like the Bubble Mew because the Gengar is already ridiculously high. I think the Bubble Mew still has room to grow. How much did you listen to it for? Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Not me. PSA 10 Burger Chews as of yesterday. That's insane. How many Pikachu with the gray felt hats are there, though? That's a very interesting card to me because the Near Mint Raw is like approaching $700. And it's crazy to me how many are already graded. This song is a vibe. Miguel M. Bob gave me a heart attack and said his daughter left behind a big binder full of Pokemon from base set. Bringing it to work from... Oh, that's sick, dude. Be a nice trip down memory lane. That's cool. Like, she moved. €475 today. For a PSA 10 copy, though? Next up, we got Miguel M. I may have already said that. I'm too busy reading. I can't even pay attention to what I said. All right, Miguel. Let's get it. Looking for a poncho-wearing Eevees. Do you have any more? Did you buy the 2 that I had? I don't believe I have any more right now. I think those were both 9s, right? Fez and Dippity. Because they said they would make more, and they did. And, oh, the gray felt hat ones? Yeah. 50K PSA 10s. That's crazy. That is such a high population number. But that just goes to tell you, like, how many people there are who are collectors that are collecting cards. Golly, that's an insane amount. That's so high. That's me! Thanks for the cards. Well, you don't have to thank me yet. All I've gotten so far is a Fez. And Mega Scrafty. Danny Live equals Pokemon Center drop. Does Pokemon Center ever drop otherwise? I feel like I need to if I stream more, then more products will get put out there. It doesn't feel like they have that many drops, but it's always when we stream. Holy smokes, Blooming Waters is $300. That's what happens when the contents inside jump like $25 a pack all of a sudden. It's insane. Glass Trumpet. I got the Glaceon. Okay, cool. I had the Umbreon up there too. No, please, my wallet won't be able to handle it. All right, Miguel, last pack. Danny manifests the drops. Yep. Got to. Somebody's got to. Hey, a nice Budu. Itchy pollen. Itchy pollen. Itchy pollen. 200,000 less. That is 200,000 less than the Burger Chew. That's right. But I feel like a lot of the Burger Chews, I feel like a lot of Japanese companies submitted like 5,000 at a time. Or some ridiculous amount. Momo, you're the GOAT. It's so good to see you. 37 months is such a long time. That's literally 4 babies worth of time. Over 4 babies worth. That's insane. When you buy a slot and a break, do you get 1 pack of each? 1 random pack, something else? You choose what you want. So you can pick like 3 of one set, 4 of another set, 3 of another set. The only limit I do is you can't buy more than 10 packs. And I can't control how fast it sells out. And unfortunately, it sells out really, really fast. So most people just buy 10 of the same pack and then just go with that. What's up, Sam Dude? 43 months. Dang, that's even longer. That's like almost 5 babies worth of time. Any decent pulls? We had a Mega Gengar SIR in the first ETB. We have not hit any other SIRs yet. But yeah, that one was pretty cool. I purchased 3 PSA 10 Burger Chew for $50. So I'm really like out of touch on things right now. Really out of touch. When I was on X the other day, I saw a Heinz Pikachu promo. Is that a real thing, or is that just like somebody made that as like a meme and that's what's going around? Because it was kind of cool, but I don't know if it's an actual real thing. But that's how out of touch I am right now. This one's a little bit more severe. Look at that one. Definitely a much bigger tear in the cellophane. Edward J is up next. Oh, I love you too, dude. Thank you so much. Member for 3 months. I appreciate you. No God Pack. Not yet. Nope. Do you still have Crown Zenith? I do have a little bit. Fake. Okay. Fake. I'm glad I didn't fall for it completely then. I was like, oh my goodness, look at this. It's so cool. I'm going to have to post about this. And I was like, Danny, hold on. You don't really know what's going on right now. Probably not the best idea. You could have just been memed. I don't want to get rickrolled. Just peek. Okay, so it's just on the ketchup bottle. It's not an actual. There's no actual promo. Edward J, let's get it. You're the go-to. Thank you so much. Yep, Firefingers Fanny. Sometimes. Sometimes it works. Doot, 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 doot. Alright, nothing there. Come on, Edward. Slow down, Danny. You're good, dude. I'm just glad you ordered a couple more things because I was like, oh man, I really got to get David's orders packed up and shipped out. And then I saw you ordered a little bit more. And I was like, okay, good. He's all right. He's okay. Hey, Beautifly and Zangoose. A rare double banger. Miss those. Miss those double bangers. The boxes were all thrown. No, they fell off the... So I don't know what happened originally when they were originally in their cases. I'm assuming that they fell over, they got damaged somehow, something happened. So they reboxed them all into just normal boxes. And then the driver said that they did not strap the pallets down properly. So in transit, they fell over. And so when you opened the truck bed, all the boxes were just lying all over, and we had to restack them all on pallets, bring them down, but then we dropped them in the snow, because it's snowing out, and the plastic wasn't there. Because originally I was just going to leave them out while I stream, and then I was like, I can't, because it's snowing, and there's no plastic covering on them, because they'll wrap them in cling wrap, but they weren't anymore, so I had to, yeah. Had to get them all inside. Yo, Raccoon, dude, welcome to the fan clan. Thank you so much on becoming a member. Yo, Kenya, member for 10 months. We go into a game this and dude, that would be sick. Pete Crow Armstrong with the big home run last night, though. I mean, they still blew it. Way to go, Mark DeRosa. That's a Cub right there. Bryce Terang should have started. Why is... Come on. Getting the cover off the ball. Package Total, member for 25 months. Never realized only the state of Minnesota separate. That's a pretty big state, though. Minnesota's a pretty big state. Ends PP up. How do you join the Discord? Nope. There's a link in the description. You can just click on that. I'm okay. I appreciate it. Thanks, David. I'm better than okay. I'm good. Are you planning on going to the Pokemon Fossil exhibit in Chicago? Yes, at some point. I don't know when. But I do want to go check it out. And it's not too far. I mean, a couple hours. Be cool to check out. Alright, Edward. Got 4 hits. This Beautifly is really cool. I do like that. Got pinged on Discord. Looks like Prismatic Bundles on PC is sold out. Ooh. Just joined. Excellent. Drive easier so he doesn't spill the pallets. Yeah, I think I mean, they do need to be strapped down. Otherwise, you hit a bump in the road, and especially if the pallets are tall. Where can I buy brakes for the next time? They all go up on the website, but check the description, or yeah, just join the Discord. They keep everybody very up to date. 14 to 16 weeks. I did not see that. That's insane. That's too bad. I am ready for baseball season. Still blew the game though. Yeah, I mean, when you start out 8-0 and you don't score until the 7th, that's gonna happen. Very excited to get into baseball season. 2 weeks. I just gotta make it through 2 more weeks of painful basketball season, and then we can move on. What's up, Killa, dude? Good to see you. All right, what do we got next? Tommy L. Bundles just went out of stock, lasted a little over an hour. That's still pretty good. An hour isn't bad. But how many people were still in queue? That's the question. How many bots got it? That's another question. Just knocking into things left and right. All right. Tommy L. Let's get another SIR. It's been a minute. We need one now. It's great to pull the Gengar, but we want to pull more than just the Gengar. This is ETB number 10. Erica's Vileplume. Not bad. Lots of W's for the fan clan, though. That's what we like to see. That's good. Oh, it's happening! Tommy L. This is happening. Oh my goodness, this is happening. So many times I haven't done this right, and I'm doing it right this time. Tommy L, dude, let's go. You're getting a God pack. All right, we're starting off with the Mega Gengar EX, Mega Diancie EX, Mega Frostlass EX. This is sick. Starting off with the Surfer. All right, that's not ideal, but it is a God pack, so we're gonna get more. Iris's Fighting Spirit. All right. Hey, we got the pink Pikachu. Okay, so that's not bad. We take that. Oh, the Enzorg! Yes, dude, let's go. That's so good. Steven's Metagross EX, Mega Hawlucha EX, and the Mega Electros EX. All right, so not like the best God pack in the world, but anytime you get one, like, it's still amazing. So no shade. We got the Pikachu in here. We got the Enzorg. That's still a sick God pack. No Gengar. We didn't get the green Pikachu. It's fine. Like, this is no Dragonite. It doesn't matter. God packs are still God packs. That is amazing. Sick, dude. That is sick. Good for you. Congratulations, Tommy L. Is Tommy in here? Tommy, are you in here? Let us know. Let us know how you feeling. Still a God pack. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat that, you know? Like, knowing that every pack is going to be, or every card is going to be a hit, it's like amazing. It has a Derpy Pika, so it's the best God pack. See, every card is somebody's chase. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Zoroark is super gorgeous, yeah. There we go. Definitely going to hit above the odds for the amount of SIRs pulled versus expected. Yo, what's up, Henry? Good to see you. All right, do we expect anything else? Should we just leave the rest of them sealed? How do you pull so many God packs? I don't know. I believe that in karma. I'll just keep doing what I can to be a good person, and then hopefully it comes back around. Granted, I'm hitting these God packs for other people. That's okay, though. It's all about the memories. That's a crazy good memory. Tommy's going to be like, I remember that one time I bought into an Ascended Heroes break, and Fanny pulled me a God pack. It was insane. Counter game! Changing my name to Tommy W? But your name's already Tommy L. Woo! Oh, are you Tommy L? Are you actually Tommy L? Now I gotta look to see what the last name is. If it is you, congratulations, dude. Meryl! Illustration, right? When do you think the Mega Era will finish? I think we got a year left yet. I mean, we didn't really get a time frame of when the next gen is coming out in 2027. We just know it's coming out in 2027. So I'm gonna say like summer next year. We'll get a tease at Worlds this year of what the next like niche is gonna be. Gimmick. I'm happy for Tommy too. He's still getting hits. Mega Frostlass as well. This is a big stack of hits. Big stack of hits. Good for you, dude. Look at all that. Holy buckets. Seeing the Reverse Hollow Shaman common in your Destined Rivals Master set? I'll have to look. I didn't see your comment. I think you're missing the Reverse Hollow Shaman. Okay. I'll have to look at that. New game intended for maybe 20... Yeah, is it supposed to be Q1? We're talking about the game, right? Well, the game and the TCG. Because the TCG is like based off of the game, so... Wind and Waves base set. November is so long away, surely not. That's why I was a little bit nervous about the Pokemon Presents. How do you keep opening guys? Luck, dude. Luck. Huge luck. Unfortunately, it's not always lucky like that. But we'll take it. Congratulations, Tommy. Love it, dude. Yo, Fanny, good luck, everyone. What's up, El Nombre? Dude, thank you so much. 11 months is crazy. If the game comes out early in the year. Yeah, then it wouldn't be too bad. We'll see, I guess. All right, Anita S is up next. Damaged ETBs just hit different. That's why they're meant to be opened anyways. 2 hours at Target, second in line. They brought out a total of 1 Ascended ETB recently? That's not even, like, couldn't they tell you that beforehand? Complete short and had someone who has missed a card several times. I get it. Yeah, I've missed cards all the time. I actually missed cards in Ascended Heroes. I just realized the other day when I was going through it to add the stuff that arrived, I completely missed the Galarian Zigzagoon. The whole line. Luckily, I had both reverse hollows and the uncommon, so it was okay. And I completely missed the Mandibuzz EX. So I got to get a Mandibuzz EX, yeah. But it happens. When there's so many cards, it can be difficult. I really, really want an Alakazam Mega. I don't get how they are going to be able to print all these Megas before Wind and Wave. They got to get a Chandelure Mega out yet. When's that coming? Not easy to get product. It is not at all. Not even a little bit. Mega Alakazam would be sick though. But I wonder if they're just going to focus more on like the newer Megas now. I don't know if they'll go back a whole lot to the old Megas. How much were these ETBs? $54.99. They have printed a couple of them. But yeah, I don't know. Zangoose. The first partner packs, like those collection boxes. Yes, yes. No Delphox or Chestnut. I guess it would make sense for him to be in there, since Greninja's in there. Yeah, not enough time. I mean, it's also though like. The sets are small. You know, they could have done bigger sets and they could have fit more, but the sets are all pretty small. Dragapult EX. MSR, close to MSRP. I'm still like $5 above, but that's because wholesale costs went up a little bit. Dreepy, it's not as big of a deal on booster boxes because there's still enough margin on booster boxes, but when ETBs go from like 30 to 35, and it makes it a little bit more difficult. Protest or protect the name of Spheal. All right, well, we got a few hits, Anita. It's tough to follow up those big. When you pull a God Pack and then the next ETB you pull just a Dreepy. At least it's cute, right? There's that. Walmart's usually get restocked on a regular schedule so people find out when it is and clear them out. Yeah, and Walmart's supposed to limit also, I think, right? But it really just depends on the Walmart. I feel like some employers are like, nah, dude, I make $15 an hour. I'm not getting involved in any of that stuff. What's up, Raccoon Gamer? What's going on, dude? How are you? The gold mega? Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't like gold cards in general, which is fine. And they just get cheaper, but they're still expensive because they're so tough to pull. Even Walmart and Target. Technically, I mean, it's not Walmart and Target. It's Excel and MJ, but I get what you mean, yeah. It's just because to them, it's not Pokemon cards. It's just a product, right? Like to them, it's just a product. Like they literally don't care what's in the ETB. They don't care about anything as far as like the story goes or anything like that. It's just another product. Tony V is up next. I'm late. Did he pull another one? He did. Yeah, not too long ago. If you just rewind the stream like 10 minutes. We pulled a Mega Gengar SIR in the first ETB and then a Gengar in the last ETB. Or 2 ETBs ago. To watch you stream Fire Red Leaf Green. I would love to. I haven't even downloaded it. I have a complete copy of Fire Red. Somewhere over here. Oh, up on the top of my shelf. Alright, Tony B. Scalpers in my area fill their carts with everything and then wait for their buddies to get there so they can check out inferior. Oh, so that way they can just keep the limit, but they're basically holding it. I've seen that other with like people who go and hide stuff. They'll go hide stuff under shelving units so that way they can buy some and go back in and buy more, and that's messed up. They do anything to try and, I mean, is it really worth it? I can't believe it's just worth it. Like, what is the time to do that? Why? Oh, it's not even that much. Pat's thumbs. Not bad. Been playing Leaf Green while my son plays. Oh, nice, dude. That's sick. Instagram for following collectors. My private Instagram was getting too flooded with MTG. Have you, did you open up any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles yet? Those cards are sick. The gray ones, the borderless ones are, oh my goodness, those are so cool. They're also very, very expensive right now, so need those to calm down a little bit, but that's amazing. Amazing. Is there any Black Bolt and White Flare coming soon? Seems like other than Costco, no, there hasn't been any really announced either. They've been so focused on 151 and Prismatic, it's like they just completely ignored Black Bolt and White Flare. That's what it feels. So much better than Spider-Man. Yeah, I didn't open up much Spider-Man or Avatar. I did open up like some Final Fantasy. And I have not opened up any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles yet, but I would. I am excited to open up some. A little expensive. Collector packs are still better than Final Fantasy was, though. That was terrible. All right, we got 4 hits. We got an IR. We'll take it. I'm ready for a Gen 2 specialty set. That would be cool, like 151, except a throwback to Gen 2. I mean, that would go hard because you'd have the evolutions in there. So you'd have Umbreon and Espeon, but then you'd also have like Lugia, Raikou, Entei. Like, that would be sick. Avatar was disappointing. Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about it. Yeah, I mean, I do like opening some Magic, not a lot. Just like some of these that are like tribute sets are really cool. Same thing with like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I ordered Yu-Gi-Oh! The new Rarity Collection, which releases soon-ish, because it'll be cool to open. It'll be fun to open. Yeah, I'll chill. It just looks really cool. I think people learned from Final Fantasy, plus the fact that they don't have like serialized cards. That was like their big thing. Yeah, the Hobbit set. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. Brian H.A. There's 2 Brian H's, but one of them is like H.E. and one of them is H.A. So we're doing Brian H.A. right now. A few of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Full arts. Agreed. Celebi, yeah, big time. Celebi and Ho. Gen 2 was goated. I love Gen 2. The only problem is now that they printed like for Alligator and Meganium in this set. I mean, they're megas. But they should just every few years release a tribute set. You can also submit hollows and reverse hollows, yeah. You just have to hit the trade-in value. Doesn't matter how you do it. Brian H.A. Pokepad. It is nice that Pokepad is getting reprinted in perfect order. That is nice. So if you're playing the game and you still need Pokepads, keep waiting a few more weeks yet. And then hopefully they'll come down a little bit. It's still going to be expensive because it's still like a staple card, but it's not going to be $7, $8, $9 expensive. It'll probably be like $2, $3 expensive. Wizards decreased the TMNT print run pretty significantly due to the Spider-Man failure. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of their own fault, though. Slurpuff and Registeel EX, like, they kind of set Spider-Man up for failure with all the changes that they made. Thoughts on Bam at a BIOS 83-point game? Yeah, I mean, I like Bam, so I don't have any, like, I don't want to be negative about it. I think it should count as, like, a 65-point game. I can see 70. I don't think he should be ahead of Kobe. I think they should have like put some respect on Kobe and been like, you know what? Let's let him get to like 78, 79. But they kept fouling purposefully to get his point total to drive up higher in a blowout. Like, don't do that. Like, that's too much, I feel like. I feel like whoever passes Kobe up, it should be like a big thing. They were triple teaming. They were all over the dude. I don't care how he got his points. I don't care, like, it's not his fault he got hacked all over the place. That's not his fault. Miss anything spicy? Nev, you missed a God pack. And a Cinderace, alright. Not bad. Fouls were so crazy. Yeah, I mean, Washington was doing it. They were fouling him all over the place. It's not his fault he got hacked. Like, would you rather they don't call those fouls? Like, that's not fair to him either. So I don't really care that he had all those free throws. I just don't like the fact that the Heat were purposely fouling the Wizards after the game was blown out, so that way they could get more possessions. I don't like that. I don't think you should purposely foul them to increase the possessions. So we can send a bunch of EX in bulk for, or yes, yep, you sure can. Oh, thanks, my drunken monkey, dude. Member for 34 months. I really appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. I'll see you in, will I see you in San Diego too? Yeah, I'll see you in San Diego and San Francisco. All right, Sam S is up next. Kobe broke the record in game. Yeah, I mean, he needed to stay in. Would you personally rather SIRs were slightly more common but removed from... I like how it is. I think that they are common enough. Like, I like the pull rates on SIRs the way that they are. I think 72 packs for an SIR is fine. I don't think that's bad. When you compare it to, like, where alternate arts and alternate art VMAXs were at, I think this is more doable. Because you still want them to be, like, big chase cards. I think the way pull rates are right now for the Mega Block is perfect. Like, the illustration rares hit often. And I think the SIRs being like 1 out of every 72 packs is fine. The only problem is right now is people just can't buy packs as much. And they can't buy packs at, you know, MSRP. So then it feels a lot worse. Especially when you're opening above MSRP. Then forget that. Yo, Jacob, dude, member for 39 months. Thank you so much, dude. Good luck today on the polls. Thanks, man. Just stocks. Yeah, you should be good. I think tickets usually are available like up until the day before. Terrapagos EX. A case of Ascended Heroes? I would start looking like over the next week. I think that's because the second wave is coming out like now. So that's when I would start really looking. What's the best Chandelure card? The Secret Rare from Black and White. Because it's a Secret Rare. Registeel EX. That's my favorite one. It's not me, right? These were bought. These were bought, yeah. There's another Sam S, believe it or not. Can you believe that? The nerve. The nerve of 2 Sam S's. All right, so this was probably our worst ETB. Sorry, Sam. Dustox, Registeel, and a Terrapagos. I thought second wave was a week ago. They shipped like end of last week for a lot of stores. We got ours yesterday. So There's not like a specific release day, but it's like typically 3 weeks after release is the second wave. So now is about the time where you're starting to see them go up. Sign the secret rare. It's a sick card. I love the secret rare. San Diego will be fun. San Francisco will be really fun. I'm really excited for Worlds. I'm really excited for the fact that it's like 2 separate events. Like, I'm really excited for that. So having like the finals and everything in the Chase Arena is going to be super dope. And then having like this big expo hall, I think it's going to be a ton of fun. All right, Patrick H is up next. It is fantastic, yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping Mega Chandelier gets an SIR. That's going to be amazing. When is the giveaway? The giveaway for the Master Set? Assuming that's what you're talking about. It gets announced on Friday. So, it's 2 days. 2 days away from now. All right, Patrick. Target collectors to bring their bulk next time I see them so I can pick out all the Pokepads and playing cards. I don't think they're opening them up. Mandibuzz! There you go, Patrick. Patrick, I need this. Do you wanna sell me this Mandibuzz EX or trade? I'll get you something else. Where's Patrick? I need this for something that I'm giving away. Patrick, where are you? Oh man. Yeah, Master Set. Yep, Friday. Patrick H. Let's make a trade. Let's get some hits for Patrick. Sharon. All right, full art Sharon. Take that. Got distracted by the wife. Just go into the Pokemon. Oh man, Pokepad. Yeah, they said it was up for like an hour, which isn't bad. We take that. Pokepads are surprisingly hard to pull. Yeah, they are pretty difficult to pull. I mean, there is a wide variety of trainer cards, so it does make some sense. Sharon is caring. Sharon is caring. Very much so. Hey, Heliolisk and Mega Audino. If you could take my bulk away and it was useful, you could have it. Other Sam S. Oh, thanks, Sam. I wish I would have pulled you something a little better. Clearing out stores definitely aren't opening any. Yeah, I don't think so. Unfortunately. Alright, last pack magic. Come on, Patrick. Alright. Well, we'll take him. 4 hits. 4 hits. That's at least something. Patrick, if you get in here, I'll trade you for this Mandibuzz. I'll make it worth your while. I'll give you something way better. Well, it depends. You could be like a huge Mandibuzz fan. In which case, there might be nothing better. Are we hitting? We have done pretty well. We pulled a Mega Gengar SIR in the first ETB. And then we did find a God Pack. So, we've done pretty well. We've got 10 ETBs left. 10 ETBs left. So we're closing in on it. I'm only missing 6 non-holo commons, uncommons from AH. 5 of them are trainers. Pokepad included. Oh. Brand new sentence. That's right. Danny G. Danny G is up next. Pretty much a perfect rip session. Yes, I agree. Hopefully we'll still pull one more. One more SIR. Pulled the Feraligatr and bought the Meganium because that was your chase. Nice, dude. So you're really into Gen 2. Mandibuzz is my top 3 favorite Pokemon. Really? Alright. I mean, there's top Pokemon for everybody. We all know this Danny G is really just Stadia Discuss. Yep, that's right. I even email back and forth with Danny G. And it's just bought his own dud. Yep, it's coming. I mean, nothing. Oh, Beautifly. If you do remember, though, I do like this Beautifly, so that would make sense. Gen 2, best gen. I do like Gen 2. Gen 5 is my favorite, though. For obvious reasons. Just learned what Maddie Buzzes were yesterday. That's alright. Mega Lucario! I also love how derpy Meganium is. It is a pretty derpy Meganium, isn't it? Dipping into his own supply just to pull a Lucario and a Beautifly. That sounds like Fanny. Gotta do it. I mean Vullaby. Wait, so not... No. I get what you mean. Yeah, I got what you meant. You're good. Kids will be saying Gen 11 is the best gen in 5 years. They might be. Gen 10 could be the best gen, right? Phantump? Could be. There seems to be a lot of love. What's the last time you opened packs for yourself? I opened up an ETB of this set like 3 weeks ago on video. That was the last time. I used to open up a fair amount of Pokemon cards, but then when Destined Rivals released, I stopped. So now I don't open like anything anymore. I don't open much, like at all. Sometimes I wish I would, but I think supplies got to get fixed first. Are all the TCG, but no, most of them are actually not. Most of them are actually just digital cards. Before several Kanto Pokemon. More you know. There you go. All right, Danny G. Two 3-pack tins and ETB. Oh, really? So you like the 2-pack blisters or the mini tins? Weren't supposed to be multiple gens. Gen 2 is just a delayed release of more Gen 1 mods. No Cyndaquil full art. There is, what is the, that starter set though? It's not a starter set. What am I thinking of? I mean, it's the starters. It's got Cyndaquil on it, and he's like in full art form with the other starters from Gen 2. The partner, first partner, that's what it's called. Joseph P is up next. Thanks, A-Man, dude. Remember for 6 months. Danny is the best. You're the best, dude. Thank you so much. See you later, man. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate you. First partner. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I just couldn't think of the words, apparently. But that's got all the starters on it in full art form, right? What dropped on the PC today? I believe it was Prismatic Booster Bundles. Was that the only thing that dropped? It was just that? They do not need to be organized, no. Only if they're different rarities. Commons and uncommons can be mixed together. Hollows and reverse hollows can be mixed together. But since we pay different rates on them, they have to be separated. No, they're Budu. Budu's good. We take Budu. We'll take it. Missed it. It's also tough when it drops during the middle of the day, and I feel like Pokemon Center always does drops in the middle of the day. That makes it tough. 151 UPC is up to 1K now. Yeah, that's insane, dude. Mega Frostlass! Where's the Phantump IR? That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's still in development. They're just really making sure that they do something perfect. Trevin! Got the Mewtwo and have missed February and March now. Oof. You can rewind. Do you ship worldwide? Not on the Corosio shop, unfortunately. Those get shipped out from a different location. Ends PP up, so only the Card Coliseum. How many boxes you have to open? I get to open 25. There was 25 people who bought in. And these are all like torn ETBs, so we're doing 25. All right, Joseph, we'll take it. Are we cooking today? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're not getting dusted, at least. We pulled the Mega Gengar SIR. We pulled the God Pack. Oh, were you asking how many I have to open still? 8 left. There's 8 ETBs left. So we have opened up 8, 6, 17. Wow, math is tough. The one from Next Destinies. Sorry, no, you don't have to get one design. It's expensive. The Chandelure S Secret Rare is expensive. I do like the Chandelure from White Flare, but the Secret Rare from Next Destinies is my favorite. I just like those Secret Rares. They're so, the detail is so small, but I like it. It also reminds me a lot of like when I played a lot. So this one is literally just this right here. I looked at it and I was like, somebody's gonna complain about that. I can't sell that one. Matthew M is up next. So I put it in the damage pile. Did I miss out on the chance to buy a damage ETB? Yep, this one right here. They went up yesterday and they were up for, I don't know. If you got one, how long? Like 5 seconds? There was only 25 of them available. I knew it was going to sell out like instantly. Alright, if you include the Golurk, nice, dude. Yeah, I really liked all the Mons. Like the Rayquaza was sick, the Empoleon, the Blastoise. I have a couple of the Charizards. Super sick. Alright, Matthew M. Let's get it. Never seen it before? Yeah, it was great. Great cards. Mega Electros. Mega Attack Rare, not bad. I'd take damaged DTBs. Yeah, Brian, you like to open stuff. Less than 5. Yeah, I think it was like less than 15 seconds. It was super fast. But again, yeah, there was only 25. It was really fast. I didn't even look to see how many people clicked the link and how quick it was clicked. But all it had to be was like 25 people that see the post, and then boom. How many packs of the other sets are you estimating to put up? So it'll probably like 100 from Ascended and then like 30 from other sets. Usually I'll put up like 300 packs a week. What's up, Perps Toast? That's okay. I haven't either. So you're good. We haven't streamed a ton. Cynthia Spiritomb. So we're just kind of getting back into it. It's been a very chaotic year so far. I think this is only my 3rd stream of 2026. But now I can stream for a while because I don't have card parties in May. So I'll have a couple months of streaming every week, which will be nice. Crippling addiction to open cards. There you go. It does mean more, I think, when you pull stuff on your own. Like, makes you feel a certain way. Gives me videos to watch later. There you go. Ooh, baby. I think maybe that's Lily's Clefairy, just by the look of it. On the border. Oh, dang. I was right. Nice, dude. There you go. Matthew M with the big hit. Not bad. Last pack magic right there. Lily's Clefairy. Another SIR pull. That's 5 hits. Beautiful. There you go. Spiritomb is sick also. Another one. Another SIR. I don't know how many that brings us total. How many do you get in the God Pack? 7? So that would be like 9 SIRs that we pulled so far. Something like that. Crazy. First time getting to see you live. What's up, Squirrel Master? Thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. I pulled the 151 Charizard SIR last year on my birthday, and it is special. Nice, dude. It's a great birthday gift for yourself. Good for you. That's that birthday luck. Damaged ETBs hit differently. That's right. They just hit better, you know? Beautiful. Beautiful pull. All right, next up we got Josh. This one's more severe. Look at how big that tear is. Whoosh. Josh H. It's a lot more difficult these days. I bet. What would Mario say if he was a mosquito? Ah, Malario. Would he say Malario or Malario? It's me, Malario. All right, Josh. Let's keep the good luck going. I hope this next ETB has great pulls, not for any particular reason. I really hope it has a God Pack, not for any reason in specific. New Mel, good start. Not bad. How much less did... You could just ask what I charged. What is market price right now? 106. So I sold them. I feel like I have to be exact since you asked me a very specific question. $51 and 1 penny less than market. 51.01 less. These were $54.99. I think that math adds up. Do you also get product like the premium poster collection? Yes, but I don't get much of them, so they'll go really quick. I will post them. I don't know when. I know they have them at Distro. I know I got notification that they would be shipping soon, but I have not gotten the notification that they have shipped yet. So those don't release until next Friday, so they'll probably start shipping them to me like tomorrow, and then I'll get them like Monday. I think those are shipping, and the first partner collection boxes and the deluxe pin collection, or something like that. There was a few different SKUs. Target drops have been, oh, like online, Brian? Have you had luck online with target drops or in person? I went to Target on Saturday. Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. To pick, no, it was not Saturday. It was 2 days ago. What was Monday? To do a pickup order for my wife. And I looked over and there were Destin Rivals sleeved booster packs. I think that's all they had. On the peg hooks. And I did not see anybody going over there to get them. So, I don't know. But it was the middle of the day on a Monday, so maybe that's why. All right, Josh, not bad. Target online is impossible. Will you be dropping? Yeah, I'll drop all of them. It's just a small amount. But yeah, I'll be able to do a lot of drops over the next couple weeks. Otherwise, I can also like break them down and just do like pack bundles. I did that with, did I do that with, I think I did that with Journey Together to reach a large amount of people. So that's another option. Doing that lets me regulate a little bit more. And I guess I could have the mods do a raffle. But then you can ensure that only, like, it's a one per household thing. Like, I usually check, but it's tough. Occasionally stuff, like, slips through. Coda needs that pin collection, Danny. Is it worth getting at market if I just can't seem to get at retail? I mean, it's not. Like, in my mind, it's not. It just depends. Like, is it going to be that big of a deal if you just never have one? Like, that's the question you have to ask yourself. Let's say you buy an Ascended Heroes at $100 in ETB, and in 2 years, it's $300. Awesome. So in 2 years, that product made you $200. That's cool. Are you going to be really upset if you didn't buy it at $100, and in 2 years, it's worth $300? Like, are you, like, you could... I don't know. Is it really going to bother you that much? That's really the question that you need to ask yourself. Like, if you miss out on it, is it really the end of the world? At the end of the day, it's just a Pokemon product, right? Like, it's cool, but there'll be other cool products that release. Again, this is very easy for me to say. I never want to get on a soapbox because I mean, I don't open it, but I could if I wanted to. Like, I get product. I don't have to go through what you guys. In truth, I just want to rip. Yeah, I mean, I would just buy singles. If you can't find it at MSRP, I would just buy singles. And again, that sucks, but hold yourself over for a little bit. That's a good way to put it. Will you let FOMO control you, or will you control it? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. If you don't have an Ascended Heroes ETB in your sealed collection, is it going to ruin your sealed collection? I don't have $100 though. Well, there you go. That's your answer then. Then don't buy it. Don't buy it. It's just not worth it. Like, it's not worth getting so upset about. There's people who like pop into chat and get all mad and get all upset. And I get it. It's frustrating. But at the end of the day, like, this will get better eventually. And there's still a lot of good and a lot of fun in the hobby and a lot of really cool people in the hobby. So just focus on that. Focus on the fun that you can have while you're here. And eventually it'll get better. If you really like Pokemon, just focus on a way for it to keep you happy. Don't focus on the negative. There's so much negative out there right now that's like, it's just surrounding us so much. It feels like you can't get away from it. You just got to force yourself to get away from it. Just be like, eh, not going to let it affect me anymore. Like, that's what I started doing. I used to like get really upset with drops and how I could only like, I used to get really upset because for the longest time, like, I would drop, 500 booster boxes and I would limit it to 1 per person, and I would try doing it a special way so bots can't eat it, and 500 people will be super happy, but then 5,000 people are leaving comments about how upset they are. And eventually I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do whatever I can. I'm just going to do the best that I can, and that's really all I can do. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to enjoy the hobby as much as I can in the good areas, because there's just so much negative all the time. Hey, Mega Dragonite, Mega Attack Rare. There you go. This is for Alan W. I didn't even put that up there. Alan W. There you go, Alan. Yeah, $100. I mean, that's pretty much what they're going for right now. It's like 106 is the market price right now, I think. I think you can find them for 100 if you look hard enough. They pushed the release to June? I haven't seen that yet. Where did you get that communicated to you? I have not had any word from Distro about delays on the bundles. You're the GOAT. I appreciate that. Hey, Carbink, there we go. Nice, dude. Sour, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. What are the top 5 quality sets from XY era and after? Like the ones that I like the most? I like the ones that are competitive and collector driven. So like XY, Phantom Forces was incredible. Sun and Moon, like Team Up, is amazing because it's collector driven and competitive driven at the time. You look at sets from Scarlet and Violet, Paldea Evolved. 151 is so collector driven. There's not really anything great competitive outside of like the Mew, which is fairly competitive. Lost Origin is another big one for me. Those would probably be the 5. Roaring Skies, if you want to keep going back to the XY era. Alright, Alan, not bad. How's your perfect order allocations? A little bit better than our last set. So a little bit better than what they were for... I can't even remember. What was the last setting? Phantasmal Flames. Not great. Not bad. Pokemon Center has pushed it from March release to April. Now it was already April. Where are you seeing this? Where did you say this? I have not seen this anywhere. Yeah, I can't let them get to you. That's right. Pokemon Center has pushed it. So it was already April. That was always the release day for booster bundles. I have not seen it get pushed back. The only email that I got about delayed product, oh, it's on the Pokemon Center, like they said on the Pokemon Center. But they're not shipping them until no real date. But is that the second wave? I have not gotten communicated at all about delays of these. Where's my phone? Let me look. Yeah, I got nothing. The only delayed product I have right now is World Championship decks. Got pushed from April 10th to April 17th. So I don't know. Are booster bundles better bang for your buck? Yeah, booster, well, they're the exact same, but there's no booster boxes for this set. So otherwise, booster bundles have the same bang for your buck as what booster boxes would on a main series set. All right, Jarrell. Crown Zenith is good. Yeah, it's also, some of those sets are already really, really high. Crown Zenith is already very expensive. So I also look at like, well, how much room does it really have to grow? It does say May 2026. Pretty sure it did say April before. Pokepad. So maybe they're just getting ready for a second drop. I don't know. Or maybe they're just delayed on Pokemon Center website. I have no idea. How did these ETBs end up damaged? Well, I mean, every time you open up a sealed case of ETBs, there's always some that have like a tear in the cellophane just because they rub up against each other, and then like one will pierce the cellophane on the other one. So they're not really damaged. They just have they have tears. So when I was shipping out the orders, I didn't want to send. There's a lot of people who like to collect items sealed, so I try and make sure that I'm not sending an ETB that has a tear in it, if I can avoid it. On the Coliseum, is there tax on orders? Yeah, most states are going to, unless you're in the Nexus, as far as like the amount of sales for your state. I don't know how. Some states will get charged tax and others will not. It really just depends on each state. It has always said mid-2026. I don't know. I don't ever buy cards on Pokemon Center website, so I don't even know what it all says all the time. Yeah, I think it just depends. Like, I don't know. I understand most people aren't going to care because if they're buying at MSRP, they're going to want to open it anyways, but some people still care. And I feel bad. I don't want to. Does Nexus reset every year? No. Not to my knowledge, at least. I don't know. We have to ask our company. I don't do anything with any of that stuff. I print off the labels, I pack the orders, I ship them out, and I pay somebody to do all that stuff because they know a lot more than I do, and I don't want any mistakes being made on any of that stuff. Whew, that would be bad. All right, Jarrell, not great. We got a Weavile and a Gengar, but all I want for my birthday today is to find some. Hey, happy birthday, dude. You're a good guy. I opened 8 triple boxes and nothing. Like, not even a hit? Like, not even a double rare? Like a regular EX? I think vendors, I don't know. I think some vendors care. It's tough right now. There's so many vendors out there, and a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't buy at distro prices at all, so they don't really have a choice. I feel like a lot of them do care, but it's tough because maybe they're not like licensed. Once you've reached Nexus, you register with the state and need to report sales tax. Yeah. I know that, but I know the Nexus is all about like how many sales, what your estimated sales are in each state. Like, there's a bunch of different things. that factor into it? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know enough about it, so I just have somebody who does know about it handle all that stuff. Are you going to drop some ETBs? Yes. Yeah, over the next, probably not tomorrow, but soon. And then I'll do several drops over the next few weeks. I mean, it's not going to be a ton, but it'll be a decent amount. Like, I would assume there'll be like a limited, I mean, there'll probably be close to 1,000 people that are able to get something. So that's not a little amount, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just a drop in the bucket. What's up, Sergio, dude? Member for 47 months. Hope you and your family are doing good. Right back at you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you. Mega Audino. There you go. Former taxes. See, there you go. See, that's why I do use an accountant, because they understand. And there's like, I feel like there's changes every year that you have to be made aware of. It's not advised. Love accounting talking about it. Yeah, I wish I had more knowledge. There you go. I was bringing positive. You gotta bring positive. Yeah, you gotta keep it fun. Pokemon's done so much for me, like mentally, and it's just, yeah. Yeah, hear anything about Destined Rivals? Who said that there was going to be a Destined Rivals reprint? Because I did hear about that, so I asked. I asked Distro. They just had Gamma last week, so they got all the information. Pokemon is upping their printing capacity as much as they possibly can, but they are only focusing on smaller SKUs. So that's like confirmed. Like they are just they are not reprinting booster boxes. So they're focusing on bundles, 3-pack blisters, things like that. And then no booster boxes. Yeah. Oh, you're asking. Okay. Yeah, so Destined Rivals in the form of bundles, maybe. But the only thing that I know for sure is prismatic mini tins. Like, I already knew about the bundles, prismatic booster bundles. We talked about that over a month ago. Mini tins are on the docket next. Nothing that I saw for Destined Rivals, and definitely not any booster boxes right now, unfortunately. Now, that could change. But this is what was communicated at Gamma. This is our only ETB with only 2 hits. I'm sorry, Brian. Brian J, we only got 2 hits. Any other packs around here? A couple Black Bolt packs. We can open those for you. Nexus benefits the state. My first seal case, is it common to find a damaged seal? Yes. I would say one of the ETBs out of a case is usually has an issue with the cellophane. Alright, well, we added a fennel. That makes me feel a little bit better. There you go, Brian J. Yeah, Shopify does do a lot of it for me. So it's just like the accountant has to set up Shopify for me, so that way they get all the information properly. If they reprinted one booster box, do you think that could shock the market enough to reduce? No. I don't. I mean, unless they did a massive reprint. Here's what I think. I think the only thing that really affects the prices is if Pokemon does reprint like 4 different sets of booster boxes, like they throw out more Mega Evolution, more Phantasmal Flames, more Destined Rivals, and more Journey Together. Reprint all of them in a large capacity. Then I think you'll see one set take a big hit and one set take a little hit. So you would probably see Journey Together take a big hit because people will be buying up the stock of Destined Rivals and Phantasmal Flames, and you'll see a small hit, a small dip in Mega Evolution, and a big dip in a set like Journey Together. But they're not doing that, unfortunately. I hit a God Pack yesterday after only 4 packs. There you go. Nicely done. All right, now we got the other Brian H. So this is Brian H.E. Posted a screenshot in general chat on Discord to look at later. Ascended booster bundles say mid-2026. No date. All right. I will let you know if I hear any information confirming that from distribution. You also have to remember distribution is different than what Pokemon Center will have, so we'll see. But luckily, we don't do pre-orders anymore, so it won't affect anybody that would have bought from us because nobody has bought it. Yeah, there are so many accounts that do rip and chips, and big stores do rip and chips now, and they do them like 5 days a week. So there's just got to be a ton of steel. Like, it's always accessible right now. Anything good so far? Yeah, we hit a special illustration rare Gengar, a special illustration rare Lily's Clefairy, and we hit a God Pack. So today's been a good day. What if they don't print anything popular for the next 4 sets? I feel like there's a 30th anniversary set coming, and they're just gonna keep buying up the sets that are already popular. Pokepad! Started rip and chip. Yeah, see, yeah, you can go, I mean, you have eBay Live, you have Drip, you have whatnot. There's outlets all day, every day. Kind of like what gambling has become too, where it's just always accessible. Always accessible. Another Beautifly. I feel like we pulled like 3 or 4 of those today. First set in Team Rocket set when I was a kid, felt like those. Yeah, I mean, they used to only do 3 sets a year. Then they upped it to 4. Then they upped it to 4 and 1 specialty set. Now it's like 4 and 2 specialty sets. Crazy. Another Mega Attack Rare Dragonite. Take that, not bad. The EU on Pokemon Center has launched in beta. Yeah, they do. But they opened up their own print facility in the EU, so maybe that's just where they're housing product then. For a long time, EU did not have a print facility, so the US had to support. But a long time ago, well, not too long ago, a year ago, they opened up a print facility in the EU, so now the EU supports itself. So maybe that's part of it. Could be. All right, Brian H, not bad. Got a fair amount of hits. We got 2 people left. Do you have any allocation? I do, yeah. I think those are coming next week. At some point. Ah, thanks, Crystal Oasis. I appreciate that. I just want you guys to enjoy the hobby. Alright, we're closing in on it. If you are just getting here, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor and giving that like button a little poke. I have not said that this entire stream. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm really bad at selling out now all of a sudden. Brandon H! We have a new video that drops in 21 minutes. 2:30 p.m. Central Time. And packs will go on sale tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Time for next week. Nice Mega Attack Dragonite. Yo, thanks. You're welcome, dude. Wish it was the SIR, but what you gonna do? All right, Brandon. Can't believe I almost forgot to like. It's all right. I appreciate you just being here. Serendipity. 4 ascended ETBs and got destroyed. Pulled out Team Rocket's Mewtwo SR a couple days ago at 4 a.m. on the way home from work in Newport. Working out of town for the last 2 weeks. Bought a pack a day for ripping after work. Almost out now. That's good, though. That's a good pull. That'll wake you up a little bit. 4 a.m. Not too bad. The best box for last. I don't know if I can beat the God Pack. Maybe it'll tie. Hey, Mega Nacho Libre. I gave you that really cool Chandelure keychain frame. I really like that. Yeah, it is really cool. Super cool. That was fun. Worlds was fun. It was fun meeting up with you guys. Hey, Phantump. All right, we got to get something else here. Come on, Brandon. Ultra Ball. There you go. I've been seeing that the Ascended ETBs has been very consistent with like 1 IR and maybe 3 or so double rares with the chance. Yeah, but that's what pull rates have been. Like pull rates are like 1 out of 9 packs for illustration rares. So each ETB has 9 packs, so you should theoretically pull an illustration rare. We didn't in this one. And then it's like 1 in 3 packs for a hit. So you should get like three hits, with one of them being an illustration rare, and then maybe 1 or 2 double rares, maybe 1 double rare and something else. Ripping packs with no hits is good for the economy. I've done that plenty of times. Plenty of times. All right, we got 1 ETB left. This is it. Last but not least is Alfredo A. Let's get it. Get something good. Do you think that the Psyduck 226 IR from Ascended will dip, but not that low? Yes. I talk about that in today's video as well. I think it'll get down to like between $30 and $40 at some point. It might be a while before it gets there, but that's my guess. Pull rates on the illustration rares are just too easy. We just need the economy to be more injected with packs. That's what we need. All right, Alfredo. I appreciate that, dude. Hey, fan rotom. That's our first fan rotom of the day. I'll take that. 4 ETBs, 3 or 4 maintenance, 2 pack blisters, 2 3-pack blisters, not even a mega attack roar. Oof. Hey, we're going to get 1 more SIR. There you go, Alfredo. And Zorark. Nice, dude. Super sick. Good for you. MSRP is all we want on packs. I get it. I get it. I'm trying. There you go, Alfredo. Not bad. Spicy Zoro. $50 per event. That is fun. It keeps things fun, you know? You're welcome, dude. Mega Meganium. Just bought the JTG one. Nice, dude. Hey, Pokepet. All right, 2 packs left. Let's get something good. Like a Zangoose. I don't know whether you read my comment or not. That's why I asked again regarding the email. I didn't see it. Where is your comment? Jage. Jage. Oh, I can't even see it. Where is it? I can't even find it. Can you ask it again? Did you see the Ninja Spinner art rares? I did. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Last pack magic. Nope. Jage, if you want to ask again, I will look for your question. Let's get something good after an SIR. Your greed is insatiable. It's not my greed. Just want something crazy. It's regarding the perfect order email. I've gotten so many emails. I'll have to look. I mean, there's probably like 500 emails in there right now from bulk. Trash pickup come to you, but you have a lot of pack. There's a fair amount. Luckily, this is all like recyclable. Recyclable? Yeah. And there's a center like 10 miles from me. So I go there once a week taking a bunch of stuff. All right, we did it. We made it. All the way through. Pack breaks have resumed. We did pretty good. Awesome. So that's all we've got for the week. New video drops in like 15 minutes. Packs will go on sale tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Time for next week. And that's all I got. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to be here, hang out, talk. It was a lot of fun. So thank you so much for everything. Love you guys. Miss you guys. We will be back soon. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace! I don't know why I do that on lives. That doesn't make any sense. I'm dumb.